我的中文不好，但是他们更烂。
Hi friends, my name is Lexie. I'm a professional interpreter and a Chinese teacher. If you would like to know more about Chinese learning, you can subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Many clients have told me that they wish they could speak Chinese, and I always tell them that you can start learning it anytime. But they always reply me saying, nah, it's just too hard for them. Is Chinese really that hard to learn? Now let's talk about the 4 aspects of Chinese language. First, let me walk you through the world language family. This is the map of most spoken language family or major subdivision by country. The 6 largest language families by language count are Niger-Congo, Austronesian, Trans-New Guinea, Sino-Tibetan, Indo-European, and Afro-Asiatic. Mandarin is under the language family of Sino-Tibetan, which is roughly the red area on the map, which also includes other 400 more languages, such as Cantonese, Hakka, etc. So if your mother language is nowhere near this language family, it is very reasonable and natural for you to feel lost or confused as a beginner. Now let's talk about Chinese characters. Chinese is not an alphabetic language, so it means you cannot spell a character out just by looking at it. You will need to be able to match the character and its sound individually. If you want to know more about how to memorize Chinese characters, please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for more videos later. There are 6 ways to form a Chinese character, which are pictographs, simple ideographs, compound ideographs, phonetic semantic compounds, transfer characters, and loan characters. Let's take pictographs as an example. As the name suggested, it means to describe an object based on its shapes or images. Let's take a look at this picture. This is the final version of a Chinese character, and this is the original first version of the character. Now, can you guess what the original object was? Have you got it right? Yes, the answer is the moon. This method is used in the very beginning to describe the basic elements in nature, such as sun, moon, water, fire, etc. And later, with the development of the society, people invented other methods to express things that are abstract and the ones with more complicated meanings. Now we are going to look at Chinese Pinyin, which is a spelling system that helps you to identify the pronunciation of each character. The main function of Pinyin is to help you communicate with others. There are 21 consonants and 2 zero consonants. So generally speaking, you can take it as 23 consonants. Besides consonants, there are also 39 vowels to match with these consonants, but these vowels can be also streamlined into 24. When you master the skills of Pinyin, you can easily type out Chinese characters on your phone or laptop to communicate or just simply write anything you want in Chinese. Another purpose of Pinyin is to help you search a specific character and its meaning in a hard copy dictionary. But now people can use internet to easily fulfill these tasks within seconds. Let me just show you how we were trained to use dictionary when we were 6 or 7 years old. For example, we know there is a character pronounced as qiao, and we also know the shape of the character. However, we do not know the meaning of the word. Now, we would take out the dictionary and turn to the directory page and look for qi first. Then if you look down the list, you will see the spelling of qiao is in the 5th place of this list. Then we would go to page 394 first to look for this character. Here the page number in the directory is not 100% accurate, as it is just an indicator of where the starting page of this sound should be. Luckily, we found this character in the next page, and then we could go ahead and read the definitions. The most difficult part of Pinyin is to match all the consonants and vowels. For example, this consonant is pronounced as T, and the vowels are pronounced as N. So when you see they are combined together, you should be able to read them out as a whole, which is tan. Now let's come to the last part, which is the Chinese grammar. Some students told me that Chinese grammar is hard to understand as the rules are not as clear as English, French, or other languages. I absolutely agree. The reason for that is because Chinese is a paratextus language compared to other hypotextus language such as English. Let me explain a little bit more. Let's look at this sentence here in English. If John goes to the concert, I will go. In this sentence, we see that this is an adverbial clause of condition, led by the word if, and also there is a comma to separate the main clause and the subordinate clause. The format in this example, such as the leading word if and the comma, makes English a hypotextus language. However, in Chinese, most of the time we choose not to have the leading word or comma or any certain grammatical format. So it is expressed as 他去我就去. I again translated this sentence back into English to show you the difference, although it may not be grammatically correct. In Chinese, the logic within is usually expressed by the building up of the meaning instead of following grammar rules. That's why students who come from a hypotextus language background may feel a bit strange in the beginning of their study. Now we've covered all 4 aspects that can make Chinese hard to learn. Are you scared now? Haha, don't panic. As long as you do it step by step and give it some patience, then I'm sure you will find Chinese is much easier to keep up with. If you have any questions about Chinese learning, you are more than welcome to comment down below. Next, I will launch more foundation courses on YouTube and Instagram. Stay tuned and wait for more. Thank you for your listening and see you next time.